What's up, friends? Well, yesterday marked exactly 3 months from the day that I got fired, that I lost my job, that I got let go, whatever you want to call it. The truth, the reality was that I was no longer employed at a church, and that event rocked my world. As you can imagine, it rocked Katie's world, just our family, just like, poof. It was this huge, devastating thing in our lives, and ever since then we've been, all of a sudden we're like, oh, what are we gonna do? And it threw us off, and a lot of people are like, hey, what's going on, Adam? Give us an update. What's happening with your life? What are you doing? Blah 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 blah. So I thought I would give you guys a quick update. So it's been 3 months, and the last 3 months have been tough in a lot of ways. We're moving forward, we're going forward, but it has been not easy. As you guys know, who watch this normally, who know me, youth ministry is far more for me than just a job. Far more. It's like the passion of my heart. It's a calling. It's the thing that I think about at night and dream about and make YouTube videos about and talk to people about and spend my own money on, like all this kind of stuff. And so losing my job as a youth pastor was far more than losing a regular job, if you will. And some of you guys are like, yeah, well, just because you lost your job doesn't mean you've lost your calling, doesn't mean you've lost your passion. True story. But the results of that have been a lot of, I guess you call it, hurt and pain in our lives. And not just from our most previous church experience, but over 2 decades in youth ministry and full-time vocational ministry, there's been one guy that I met with called a lot of church hurt at various levels. And anybody who's been in ministry full-time for more than 10 or 20 years, you've experienced this. Some people far worse than we have, some people far less than we have, but it hit a point where it's like we need to take a break right now as a result of all this stuff from being in full-time church leadership ministry. And so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm taking, I would call it a forced sabbatical, if you will. So for the last 3 months, I really haven't been doing much youth ministry. I've gotten to speak a couple times, which has been so awesome and so life-giving at a couple different events, which has been awesome. But I haven't had any of the regular week-to-week youth ministry that I've been used to for the last 20 years up until this point. And to be honest with you guys, the break, like this forced break in youth ministry has actually been really nice. It's Wednesday night or it's Sunday night. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried about anything. I'm just like, oh, sweet, I'm just going to hang out with my kids. I'm going to hang out with my wife. So that, the break has been really nice. I'm sure I'll hit a point where I'll be like, I'm sick of just sitting around, but dude, you guys know me. I'm not just sitting around. Been able to be more intentional with my boys, hanging out with more of my boys, learning to play Pokemon Go with my boys, and doing a bunch of other things, and that's been really cool. I also jumped in and started graduate school. I'm doing it all online, Liberty University, trying as fast as I can to finish a master's degree in teaching, a master's in teaching, which will open a lot of doors, will allow me to teach in a school. It would also let me to be like a professor level at a university or college in the future, or as soon as I get the degree or whatever. I don't really love school, and it's kind of a grind for me, and some days I'm like, this is stupid. But you got to do what you got to do to get the degree, to do what you want to do. And so I'm moving forward, working hard on that, and not working full-time, just full-time, all out in school. Some of you guys are like, come on, Adam, you've been a youth pastor, your wife is a school counselor, and so you guys aren't rich, like how can you just not work? And the short answer to that, if you want to get into the details, call me up, we'll talk about it, is we've been very wise financially as well as frugal for our entire adult lives. Me and Katie, we've both pretty much always worked full-time and been wise with our money, so we've been able to work a few things where I'm able to take several months of just focusing 100% on school and being a dad, and Katie is bringing home the money. So most of this all is a result of my wife being stinking amazing. Guys, my wife is a rock star. She's been a rock star. This whole last 3 months has been super hard for her, challenging for her emotionally in all these different ways, but she has been an absolute rock star. She's bringing home the bacon. She's working hard. She's amazing at her job. I love my wife like crazy. This whole last 3 months has made me love her even more. So I don't know, that's kind of a short update. I'm still like passionate about youth ministry. If you guys watch these videos twice a week, I'm still making youth ministry videos for youth pastors and youth leaders. Every Tuesday I'm trying to bring you tips to help you to be an awesome volunteer youth leader. 20 youth pastor learnings from 20 years in student ministry. I'm still taking adventures. Over the past 3 months, I've taken a few adventures. I went and set a world record with some other friends, running 7 national parks in one day. I took Levi to Boston. I took the boys to Chicago to play Pokemon Go this one time. Whole another story on that. Been having a lot of fun with my kids, and so that's been really cool. But we are moving forward. We're going forward. And so like people asking, Adam, how you guys doing? You guys doing okay? And I would answer that like we're doing all right. Like we're not doing awesome. This has been life-shifting, not good, horrible event for us, to be honest. It's been hard, but we're doing okay. We're making it. We're moving forward, trusting God, and I'm just set on like I want to do what God wants me to do. And so that might look like me going and doing youth ministry in a school context and engaging with students in their real world for a couple of years or longer than that. I don't know. It might look like, I don't know. I'm just trying to I'm going to follow God, do what God wants me to do, and I know that's the best thing that I can possibly do. And so right now I'm just kind of in this preparation mode for what's coming in the future, and I don't really know what that is. So if you have other questions, you want to know updates on other parts of my life, just go back and watch. I'm still making videos every day of my life that you'll be in the loop on everything that's happening for the most part. If you have other questions, ask them, shoot them in the comments, shoot me a text, shoot me a direct message. Throughout the last 3 months, there's been so many people who've offered so much support to us in so many different ways. Guys, it's unbelievable how the church across America, the world has rallied around us in prayer, has rallied around us in financial support, has rallied around us in physically showing up and supporting, has rallied around us and giving us different opportunities and different things. Like, it's crazy. People have brought us food, people have watched our kids. Like, it's been awesome how the church has reached out and loved us. So thank you. Like, youth pastors from across the country have supported me and loved me and helped me through this. Some of them I just met through this experience, so it's been crazy how supportive the youth pastor community and world has been, as well as friends and family and extended friends and family and all that. So thank you guys. I love you guys so much. This whole experience has shown me, honestly, one of the things I've learned more than ever is that, man, we have a lot of people in our life who really love us and care about us, which is really cool. So to all of you who that includes, thank you. Stay tuned. I'm going to still be making these videos every day, at least for the next 55, 60 days until the end of this year. That's all I got for tonight. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for praying. Thanks for supporting. And talk to you soon. Peace.